Hey, how y'all doing today? I've been shooting through readings today, y'all. Trying to get the zodiac done for the ones done for the month of April. So you guys, let me take a sip of water real quick. Okay, so this reading is for the Virgos. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this general reading should resonate with you. Right now, I did Cancer, Leo. Now I'm doing Virgo. That's probably all I'm going to do for tonight because I'm tired of talking. I've been going on and on and on and on for at least a couple of hours. So, but I will give y'all guys the best reading nonetheless. Ooh, there's some cards that come up for y'all. Okay. Let's see. The cards just popped out. It was like, come on, let's get this done. I have the love card come out. So love is in the air with you guys. Okay. Love is in the air. So Venus is the card of beauty. It's the card of, like I said, love and relationships, sensuality, sexuality. So you guys might be, trying to get it in this month, to say the least. So with that being said, you guys are feeling that extra sensual energy of the planet Venus right now, and with that you guys might be experiencing extra sensuality in your love and relationships. With that, I have, so for the month of April, you guys also have the Ace of Pentacles. That is a new offer, or new offer for a stable commitment, a new offer for growth and security and stability. And for you guys, for Virgos, that is very important for my earth signs. Stability is very important for my earth signs. Like, if the Virgos are very methodical, and I know y'all Virgos. Y'all are very methodical, very smart. If something doesn't make sense to you guys will try to figure it out. So, and you guys are also can be perfectionists. So y'all guys want the perfect scenario for what y'all want. I feel like this is the Virgo card for you guys. I feel like this card, the Seven of Pentacles, is you guys, because we have the depiction of the Virgin tending to what is here, tending to this tree right here that is bearing the fruit, which come up as pentacles. And pentacles are relationships, finances, resources, talents and skills. Anything that we interact with on the earthly plane is a pentacle in actuality. So with the Seven of Pentacles, this person is waiting for their fruits to ripen in ways. And there are also more offers coming in. So I feel like as far as professional wise, and also within the relationship, there is growth that is happening. And I feel like y'all are tending to it with a lot of love and a lot of care. And your seeds have been well sown. So this is a card that comes up that shows that your seeds that you have planted in the beginning, your aces of pentacles and opportunities that you have planted in the beginning are starting to show some fruit. And so you are getting, the universe is showing that you are a good steward. Like, the universe is giving more opportunities for growth and expansion to you, because in the past you have sown your seeds well. You have put into the work into your relationships well. You put the work into growing your skills and talents well, and that has to do with that love aspect. That has to do with how you show your love by being caring and methodical and making sure everything is perfect. So with that, that's a very good message for you guys for the month of April, and that's showing that you guys are ready for more opportunities to come your way, when it comes to love, when it comes to career and finance, when it comes to your home life, when it comes to keeping yourself tight and keeping yourself beautiful and feeling that extra sensual, sexual energy come forth. Okay, I also have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is a little bit of a challenge here, because that's air energy. And I know y'all Virgos get out, I'm sorry to say y'all Virgos, but y'all get out of control with the air energy. When something is not the way that y'all plan it to be, or something does not make sense to y'all, then your mind goes crazy like this person, and there's a lack of sleep. There's a lack of being able to rest, or there's a lack of being able to feel secure. And then the mind goes on and on and on and on and on. So with that, you guys have some wonderful abundance coming in, and don't freak out when you don't see everything blossom all at once, or everything blossom in the time that you want it to blossom. I feel like there needs to be enough leeway as far as the buffer of time, because we're talking about the element of earth. Things grow in their own time. Can't rush a tree to grow. You can't rush a plant to grow. It's going to grow in its own time, So with that, the Nine of Swords comes in as kind of like a reminder that the mind can be a double-edged sword, That's why we call these the suit, the sword. It depends on how you use it, okay? And using it in a way that is overactive. And Virgos tend to be over-analytical, which is, you guys are brilliant, but then when it comes to details and little details, when things don't quite go the way that you guys want them to, then the overanalyzing starts. And this is essentially what that is. It turns into fears. It turns into ruminating thoughts. It turns into anxiety, and it turns into depression. But there's a breakthrough that's going to happen for you guys. When the Nine of Swords is here, that means you're close to a mental breakthrough, and you guys will be able to relax more. But that's not going to stop you guys from getting this opportunity. I feel like if you continue to look at things in a way, through the lens of your fear and the lens of your anxiety, then you will kind of attract things like that, because thoughts become things, y'all. So I understand how you guys get when things don't go your way, but know that you're manifesting as you go along with your thoughts and with the vibration that you're offering. So if you can, try to relax a little bit as far as the details. I know y'all are very detail oriented and y'all want everything to be perfect, but when we're talking about the earth energy here, things grow in their own time. So continue to put that love energy, continue to go into that vibration of love, and know that what you're doing is on the right path and it's perfect in the way that it's unfolding and growing, through your love. It's not through what you're doing with your mind, it's what you're doing through your attention and care, through your growth and expansion, So with that, Virgos, you're doing a great job. I want to assure you of that you're doing a great job with whatever you're doing. If it's something that you're growing, trying to grow and expand, and it's something that's going to be in your life for the rest of your life. So that's what earth energy is all about, growing things that are going to be here for you long term. And it has to deal with love. It has to deal with a very powerful, strong, stable relationship. Okay. You guys have the Emperor. That's a very powerful card for you guys. Okay. Along with this Empress, not the Empress, the Love card, we have the Emperor. So this is a very masculine card to kind of like balance out this feminine energy. The Emperor is the one who is the controller of the life. So this is making powerful choices, powerful decisions, powerful boundaries are being made, This is the energy that comes out for you to help you make that decision, to give you that extra oomph, to be able to take things by the horns, take a life by the reins, and say, like, this is how it's going to go. Also, this card is a card of the father. So this card kind of relates to how we view our father and fatherly figures. Psychologically, when we are in our stages of our adolescence, we tend to take on the aspects of the father or any father figure. So think about those aspects, and think about how you feel about your father figure, and figure out what that means to you. And then this is the Emperor. This is the card that shows that is the energy that this holds. Is the Emperor. Okay, the one that is calling the shots. So you are calling the shots in this aspect, and I feel like it might be a lot of responsibility on you, and it might have been causing this Nine of Swords energy to become agitated, which is that anxiety, not being able to sleep. But go to sleep, like don't not sleep. Y'all need to go back into the ether, get that spiritual energy, get that ether, get that, and then come back out and continue to do the work that you're put here on earth to do, y'all. It's very important. Do a meditation CD, put on something, because without that, y'all are going to try. Okay, y'all are trapping your minds right now. It's okay. For the month of April, you guys will be stepping out of the mind. With the Emperor card, the Emperor does not let the mind get in the way. The Emperor makes a clear and concise decision. We have the Eight of Swords here. So this is being surrounded by thoughts and not being able to make moves. Okay. But the Emperor is not the victim card. These are victim cards. So these are circumstances getting in the way of you being able to make decisions that you need to. And the Emperor is like, no, the Emperor will make decisions and will set boundaries and will do what needs to be done in order to set what the tone for that person's life or that person's kingdom. And this is your kingdom in that aspect. This is the aspect of the father, the one that builds the structure, the ones that formulates the boundaries for the child, so the child knows how to conduct themselves. And in this aspect, the child is your discipline. You know, the child is the boundaries that you set upon other people to let them know that you mean business. With this, we have this air energy though. So you guys' mind needs to come back into alignment with you, and it has to do with love. So you guys might be stressed out over a love situation. Somebody might not be, you might be doing the things that is important to you as far as business, as far as work. Work might be going well for you guys, but in the love comes up here, and then the mind comes up here. So there's some anxieties and fears that are coming up that you may not feel that love right now in your mind. Your mind's not there with you, I think some of you might be working and going to work and feeling very normal at work, and then going home and not feeling the same way that you did at work because of a love situation, But the Emperor is here, and the Emperor is telling you that you have more power over the situation than you are willing to accept. So there's might be some boundaries with love that you must set in order for you not to feel this kind of air energy where you're feeling fear and anxiety and insecurity. You can't, that's not your happy place if you're feeling insecure. The reason why you're feeling insecure is because those boundaries have not been established. Those boundaries within your love interest have to be established so that other person, your partner, knows how to conduct themselves when it comes to you. And then there has to be an agreement. If there's no boundaries, then, there's no security, And that's what Virgo needs, is that security. That's what earth signs period need, is that security. And I feel like with that, there's a lack of that in love. And there's so many more opportunities that's coming for y'all guys professionally and with your career and what you're doing with your life purpose. And it's beautiful. Because the same care that you show to your relationships is the care that you show with everything in life. I have the Page of Wands here, so there's a message coming in. There's a message coming in that's going to light a fire under your ass. If it's not any messages that's coming out of my mouth, there's messages that's coming in with the Page of Wands. And that's the inspirational message. That's a message that's going to give you some enthusiasm and kick up this Emperor energy. It's going to be something small. It's going to be something that, you might, it might be an email that somebody sends to you. It might be a YouTube video that you watch, something that's inspirational, but it's going to incite some of this Emperor energy with love. Because I feel like the Emperor is coming up with love in the aspect of setting boundaries. The Emperor sets boundaries. Okay. With that, I feel like, let me get one more card for you guys, because I feel like there's one more card that needs to come out. I don't want to just leave you guys high and dry. But for the month of April, you guys got the Seven of Pentacles again. That's so funny. I'm going to put that back in. Can I have another card besides the Seven of Pentacles, please? And not anyone that I already have for Virgo. Well, you can catch the Virgo reading from the beginning. It's the Seven of Pentacles, y'all. I'm sorry. The Seven of Pentacles came out again. So there's a waiting game that has to happen. The fruits of your labor are well spent. You still have to tend to the fruits of your labor, but there's boundaries that have to be set in love. So you don't have to feel this insecurity and fear and anxiety all the time. I feel like you feel like you can't make any moves. You might be in a victim mentality, but the power is through the setting of boundaries that needs to happen with love. Like, you can't let everybody just step on you. You can't let your partner just step on you. There has to be some kind of understanding as far as what's to be accepted and what's not. Okay. Other than that, that comes up. I want to draw a oracle card for you guys, to kind of help you with the month of April. I feel like you guys are living kind of like a double life with your career and with what's going on in your mind. When you go home and try to sleep at night, it does not go well. That's this love on the brain, and then there's the Emperor card that comes out. There has to be some boundaries that has to be set for you guys, and for you guys to be assertive and establish those boundaries in a polite way. And it could be polite, in the way that you guys are, but it still has to be assertive. That power of Mars comes in for you guys to help you guys with love. Okay. Venus and Mars. Ooh. Okay. Bring me an oracle card for Virgo for the month of April. An oracle card for Virgo for the month of April. Okay. So we have Ptah, the new Aeon, imagination, visionary prophet. And so I'm going to show you guys the card. It says Ptah. Okay. Ptah dreams up the universe, is the dreamer of the universe, and the new Aeon. So y'all might be experiencing a big shift too. So I'm going to read from my book, The Anubis Oracle. It says, the creator god Ptah has the power to imagine a new world and opens the mouth of creation to issue it forth. A lover of this world, this existence, and all things manifest. He is also a prophet and seer of the future aeons. He holds the potential of a golden age in his mind's eye. We humans are entrusted with his imaginings and have the potential to embody and act and create them. We can tap into his vision. He helps us harness this ability to speak things into being. His dominion reaches down through the earth into the underworld or inner world, and all the way up into the cosmos and the Akashic realms, including the space all in between. Ptah was revered by the ancient craftsmen, artists, and builders and monuments of Egypt, for he assisted them in manifesting their co-created dreams, providing both ideas and tools. If you have drawn this card, you are connecting with Ptah and being asked to open your mouth to speak your truth as you have seen it from your highest visions, to help co-create a new era with your right speech and right actions. This applies to you personally and to whatever situation or question you bring to the oracle. It also applies to the greater collective vision of the future of our world. You are being asked to see clearly with your heart and into your heart, and to bring forth all creations through the channel of your heart mind. Close your eyes, focus on the image of Ptah, and use your heart to see and listen. Then imagine in your mind's eye what it is you will create. Remember, your thoughts and words influence reality, as do your actions. You too can manifest your dreams. Dream manifestation, what's within your thoughts and what's within the words that you speak out of your mouth, are going to manifest. It works with everybody. That's why I'm saying this air energy, where your thoughts are continuing to keep you up at night and continuing to incite and agitate your fears and anxieties and making you feel like you can't make any moves, are not going to be... it's not going to manifest the stuff that you want. It's going to manifest the things that you don't want. Okay? And I preach that all the time. I preach it because it's true. Okay? That's why it's important for you to get a hold of this. And you're like, why can't I just, be an insomniac? The reason why is because through that energy that is coming from you, you're manifesting day to day, So I feel like this Emperor card is asking you to step out and really speak your truth in a way that you set real boundaries with love. Your work life is going really well. It's going steady, and there's new opportunities that are coming your way. There's also a Page of Wands that is a messenger of new growth, expansion, inspiration. It's going to put a fire up under you, I feel like, and give you the words to really express what it is that you want to say to your partner, or to the relationships that are important to you, with love. You know what I'm saying? I think love and the Emperor come out together to show you how to be assertive in your creation of your boundaries with your partner, so that you can lovingly create these boundaries as a loving father aspect. I think that was a good reading for Virgo for the month of April. I'm not going to talk y'all ears off, but I love that. I love the fact that y'all are doing what it is y'all were created to do. Like nothing is happening behind the scenes, but we know that something's happening. I know that something's happening behind the scenes. And with that, you guys are going to find the words and the ways to lovingly assert yourself. Okay. To set that boundary and set that security, so that people know where you stand, and then you know where you stand. All right. And you become the emperor. All right, you guys. I love y'all. I've been doing readings for like a couple of hours. I'm tired. I've been talking. I need some drink. But with that, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.